Take two. Did it work? Okay, I did. I don't know what... that's annoying. Okay. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Don't even know what DVI is. Am I setting my fucking keys or something? No. Okay. Okay. Am I still installing that? Nope. That's good. But at least it's open. There we go. Oh, let me close this program. And let me go here. Do that. I didn't quit it. It's on hold. So basically, I've said this a couple times, but basically, Yakuza 6 is just going to be on hold because I didn't want to run the risk of that going over the release of Cold Steel 4, since I was unsure how long it would actually take to beat it. So I played it safe and like, oh, we'll just do that. We'll put a pin on that, and we'll continue with Yakuza 6 after Cold Steel 4. So it's going to be a bit before we turn to that. So it's not a marathon, no. I guess it isn't. It was a marathon up until it wasn't. Alright. So, last time we left off, we were interrogating the Hardy Boys about the murder of our victim, and they say they did it. Well, and now we have reason to doubt. We have some reason to doubt, and we're trying to look into their motives for doing it. So now there's a... trying to get to the bottom of it, as it were. I could be playing Yakuza Dead Souls, but I have no inclination to. I don't feel particularly compelled. We also have a boombox. No, fuck Project X Cross Zone. I care less. I couldn't care less, rather. Alright, here we are, just with our boombox. Don't mind us! Wait. So you watched me play the Disco Detective, but you were unaware that... Okay. How many red pills? Let's find out! I'm gonna see how many it'll allow me to drop. I'm actually going through this game a lot quicker than I thought, so this game may actually end before than I had initially planned. I'm kind of beelining it, but at least the content is good. Actually, let me talk to her, because she's got a quest for us.
Just a moment. And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, Mum.
It's fine. I understand. Thank you anyway.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Dear. Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know if people were complaining of it. I think people were just making that observation. Unless it meant, like, the general discussion around it. Why'd you need to use the phone
To
anyway?
let the young woman who is house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to be back on Monday night, but they're still missing and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be foul play afoot. I love missing person cases. I mentioned... I say criticism. It's a quote-unquote V criticism where it's like, oh, it doesn't have no combat, therefore it's like a VN or something. Which is pretty... It's a very simple way of looking at it. That'd be wild if Len over here was the fucking murderer.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds, something sweet and it's somnolent. A damn chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
But you have more important things to worry about.
So your husband's some kind of scientist? Oh, yes! A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise. What is cryptozoology? You're right, but because it's the nature of an anonymous board, it's just gonna get the most use. Even though it's so many people say it nowadays, I'm like, okay, what else is new? That's one opinion, yes, and people are entitled to their opinions. My apologies, ma'am, I did not mean to undermine your hobby. No, it's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Suggestion. Do I have enough? I only have 42%. I only have 2, and that gives me 42%? Oh. Maybe we can convince her. No. I want to hear everything. I want to know everything about cryptids. Living cryptids, extinct cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on! We don't have time for cryptozoology 101. Are you gonna hunt? It's something. He's hunting something else. We'll learn more about what he's looking at. Oh wait, unless she can answer. What is this expedition your husband is on? Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insects. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday, she sighs. What could be keeping them? The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it? Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him? She smiles. Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day. The water lock. I'll have to wait. Oh my, what happened to the water lock? You may not believe it, but it looks like some maniac crashed into the motor carriage. With a motor carriage. Oh, sweetie, if it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you both. You're welcome, ma'am. She turns back to you. I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband. Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation. Alright, let's go get him. And if you see him, let him know Lena's waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired and it's cold out there. I'll accept it. Oh, let's try again. No, rip. Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for. Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating, but I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae. He gives me a sideways glance. No, I want to hear about the insect. Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulidan coast. She looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully. Hence its name, the Insulidan phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officer. There's a touch of awe in the way she enunciated the creature's name. I knew it. We're going to be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists. It's not made up, officer, I can assure you. There's a hint of defensiveness to her retort, but also confidence. She seems to sit up a little straighter in her chair. How could you move your chair if you can't use your legs, woman? What makes you think the phasmid is around here? Well, some teenagers making out in the reed saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping. Interesting. Maybe the phasmid made the teenagers make out. Maybe they made them make out? She laughs. I doubt it. It's not like teenagers need much encouragement in that regard. So newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have? Of course, most Phasmid sightings turned out to be false alarms, but their description matched the insulin Phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking for. So, is it dangerous? Not at all. Why else would it be hide it so carefully? Is it valuable? Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie. Does it have cool powers? Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden for all these years, centuries even. Okay, so what's so special about the stick bug then? Oh dear, I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. She's embarrassed. Morel can explain it all much better. Okay, why is it special? Tell me more about Morel. Looks character. How long have you been married? We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Her smile is soft. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow. How did the two of you meet? Via dating agency. I'm ashamed to say I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering. This woman, I've just noticed, this woman is far too nice given that Harry here is a fucking disaster of a human being. At least, the way I'm playing him, he's a disaster. Alright, we're fine. Alright, that's enough of that. I just want to get the quest. So, let's go upstairs. Oh yeah, it's very mundane. But she could be lying. She could be a fucking secret assassin. No, I didn't realize. Sorry, I just meant to, like, I've known this. I did realize it earlier, but I just meant to vocalize it. She is far too forgiving, considering that everyone is like, God damn it, you fucker. I think it might be just mostly because you're not really given options to be a complete piece of shit to her. As far as I'm aware, maybe later. Alright, let's talk to you. Hey, we heard the tape, apparently.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape. She puts her coffee cup down. Did he? I never said he was a good man or that he had good intentions, only that he was never bad to me. She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused. On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target. Where did they get this recording exactly? It's intercepted. Yeah, the fact that she was fine, though, probably doesn't really bother her. It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via decryption station. It's authentic enough. She arches her brow. Does he say... Is that a... Yeah, I guess that's a typo, because she doesn't speak like that. Does he says he's gonna do Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Something to that effect, yes. The phrase was used. Yeah, that was practically his pickup line. She picks the cup back up. A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? Yeah, he said whore, so do I, doesn't matter. Kohoi always mentioned, that's specific. He wasn't actually there, he didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi, it wasn't his everything. Why I say things like that, machismo? Yes, was he bragging? Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things that then integrated them into his idea of normalcy to keep on living until they just sort of turned into his... What's the word I'm looking for? Coping mechanism? Running joke. I was gonna say running joke, and it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Leslie's petlines got way funkier than that. He was like the Semines conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yisid all rolled into one person, then cast in Orion's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower. Weren't you afraid? Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil. Had I the physical robustness and social port, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up, Soldier of the Apocalypse style. She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full schmin in her. The fuck is schmin? Did he tell you he had actually done any of these things? Here in Martinez, I mean. No, we were too busy laying waste our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed, she thinks, he seemed happy, I guess, at ease, as much as a man like him could be. Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready, I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now. Can you tell us more about the victim? Like, for example, his name? Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely. A nickname? I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use. Lelystad. That's a good start. Lieutenant writes it down in his notebook. Then tears out a page and hands it to you. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer. Oh, Jesus Christ. How old was Zumas? He was 42. 42, are you sure? I would have had him at 50. He had many scars that made him appear older, but no. Ian? Thank you. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me. Looks like you were right, officer. Hey, I healed nothing. Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die. I didn't know this was a competition, Kim. It isn't. Police work is cooperative sport. There is no challenge without competition. There must be an opponent. Then the competition against the world? Oh, fuck. That's not what I meant to do. What was this tattoo? What did it represent? Oh, that. What did it represent, do you know? It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How so? How? She leans back. Imagine him lying on bed, freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. Is this orangey's lit? Don't interrupt. He's smoking and drinking, of course, and his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Hundreds of them. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, she points at the air with her sharp-nailed finger. What was this, baby? And he says, she lowers her voice comically, that was too hardcore, don't ask me about that. So she goes, okay, what's this, baby? And he's like, saw some bad shit there, killed some loincloths. And so it goes, star after star, port after port. This world, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them. You were the woman in this? Oh, yeah. Can you tell us precisely what these mean? No, thank you, she says. I've seen enough of them dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them. She pours herself some more coffee. Go on. He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orange needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer for money. He went to Killer Academy in... Is that a thing? The fact that that's capitalized is interesting, but it's probably just her. He went to Killer Academy in Redford, then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands, and on the other islands too, all of the islands. After this, he became the Revachol and got killed himself. Good story, thanks. It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. We order... Any idea what that will show us? A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil. How much does that toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself. It's quite expensive, miss, but we'll manage without your help for now. Could it be the love that did him in? It very well could be, yes. What do you mean? What do I mean, she raises. I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. I love did him in. What does that mean? He told me love did him in. That's not funny, officer. Something miraculous is coming, he told me. The man... Oh, God! We're telling her what we talked to the dead body about. Fuck. God damn it, Kim. He has like a stone cold. Alright, let's see where this is going. From way out in the northwest, he told me. Cool. There is a sound, something in the reeds when the wind comes through them on the inlet. Fuck, this game has so much foreshadowing and like... Oh, that's great. There's something we have all forgotten. I think that's it. Nice. Wait, cop, that man bloated beyond all recognition was 42? That's what she said, yes. Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old? Where's this going? How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath? Kim, how old do you think I am? Huh? How old do I look? How old? 58. That's about what I look. Actually, make that 54. Alcoholism has severely impacted your appearance. And I was wrong about the age of the deceased. Wait, that requires scientific measures. Bring it... I don't want to think about this anymore. Okay, seek not the truth. Cower in barbarism, you 58-year-old man-child. I want to be a druggie. Fuck you. Anyway, let's go talk to the Hardy Boys. Is there anything here we can steal? No. No, I'm not a coward. I love drugs. Just gotta do all of them. At the same time. Alright. Oh, I forgot to mention this because I only remembered this now. Apparently, I don't know how far along, if this is even going to materialize. Apparently, this game was picked up to be made into a show. I don't know how the fuck they'll do that, since a lot of what makes this game special is Harry's internalizations from all his aspects of his personality. So I don't even know how you translate that into a TV show. I don't even know how you would do it, so I'm very skeptical it'll be
still hanging around.
as interesting.
What is it now?
This is definitely something that's more book-like. So I talked about Clash about the tape. And nothing. She stands by what she said. Is it easy? Well, like, you could do it, but, like, I don't know how you do it effectively without it being, like, overwhelming, unless you, like, tone down that really hard. Obviously, you can't have, like, obviously the branching paths of it you can't translate, but that's just a reality of it. I don't know how you do the internalization. I think they would actually make the limbic system and his ancient reptilian brain characters, since they're actually voiced, so I think there would be, like, more emphasis on that, but, like, everything else, I think they would probably have to cut, if they were even to do that. That fucking fucker! He stares at his beer for 2 seconds intently, then turns to you. You're the worst cop in Revachol. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape. That fucker wasn't aimed at you, was it her? You smell weakness. He's getting tired of the game he's been playing. She pretty much laughed it off, Titus. They don't. They really don't, and you're right. Fucking fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine? People are supposed to be like that? You're not coming, She seemed pretty She said she would like to be a little door gunner herself if she could. Yes, in fact, I think she thought it was a little funny. Ooh. Funny? Titus mumbles, lips barely moving. No goddamn psycho whore. Sorry, no good. Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking... Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus. Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth. This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman? Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump. Women are crazy, man. You can say that again, copper. Right here. Here we go. Bump it hard. We just fist bumped. Okay. Sure, he's a suspect. We did it. I don't know if it's a Netflix adaptation. I just remembered it was picked up for a show. I don't know who picked it up. A flash of pain, like slamming your fist against iron. He is stronger than he looks, and he looks like Ramot Karzai. And now you, Binoclard. His voice is chummy as he turns to the lieutenant. Lieutenant adjusts his glasses, then extends his curled fist and taps Titus's bruised knuckles. Not bad. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened? I already told you, we fucking hanged him. There's less gusto in his voice as men are growing increasingly silent. Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back and forth between you, and I can see you're tired too. Why don't you just... You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" He throws his beer can down. This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits. That lying, scamming... We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Kind of bipolar after we fist bumped him. There's silence in the room. Emily starts saying something, then thinks best not to. What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us. He looks around. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union. Why don't we make it 40, huh? The man chats from behind the counter. Why don't we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough. 100 beers. Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager. Ooh, fuck, a red X low. Shit. By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You key here. That's it, rest the fucker. Look, coppers, Titus, I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us and 2 of you. You're under arrest. What the hell happened? Did I get shot? What just happened? Oh! We got killed! Sick! Oh god, where was that last save? Oh, we didn't save. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'll have to do that again. Bad end. Oi! Okay, well, we'll just skip through a bunch of that dialogue then. 30 minutes down the drain. Ah, it'll take 5 to recuperate. We're good. It's all good. Thank God for that. Kind of surprised it didn't kick in the... Can I actually change that it autosaves more frequently? Oh, there's a hardcore mode, which I forgot about. It doesn't look like there's a increased autosave thing. Oh, well. Just blasting. Oh, fuck, I have to talk to the lady again. That's right. For the quests. Okay. Alright, we'll just go. We'll just do that quick. Look at me, everyone.
Just a moment. And it's fine. I understand. Please don't. The union office probably... I was also wish you'd heard. That's just it. But you have more important things to worry about.
Let's do all that. Oh, cool. We succeeded that roll. Alright, we can ask for about 1 cryptid. What is the biggest cryptid? That would be the giant of Coconur, she says. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Coconur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren waste. Give me an odd light. A mirage or a psychogenius luminance. And just how big is it? No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision. Is it dangerous? The towering luminosity of Coconur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's Fata Morgana, others a fate unimaginable. Hoo-wee, no, I don't think it'll be that large. It's a mirage. So we don't even know how big this thing is. But it's apparently very big. Oh, shit.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Alright. Well, we can learn about more about cryptids later. Alright. Let's go back to class and go through all of that again. Only at super speed. Just don't worry about me, I'm just Boombox Cop. I don't know why you're on this roof when it's raining so hard.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Alright, let's go through this. Let's go through that again. Alright. I didn't even know that would result in a bad end. Oh. Oh, we can just kick this door, sick. Don't mind me, bitch! It is an unbelievably satisfying sound. Nice. Filling you with a belief in your own body. Nice. Alright. Simping for it. I guess what I guess cryptid would be the next thing. Ooh, footprints. Ooh. Why are there footprints here? What game? This is Disco Elysium, baby. Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new. Someone's been here within the last week or two. 3 weeks maximum. What does this mean? It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route behind our raped victims' rooms in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant. Alright. Let's put that away because it's a little loud. Actually, wait, I will equip... It's an intellect check, so let us smoke before we talk to him. It might increase our rhetoric. There's probably some cool stuff here. Or money. Or that. So this gives me Esprit de Corps and Shivers, and that one gave me... What does this give me? Empathy and hand-eye coordination, which... Not really useful for my builds. Because my empathy is already pretty low. Is there any money? Oh, there is some money. And there's some SIGs. Sick. Alright, let's go through here. Ooh, there's a lot to look at here. Ooh, 5 real. That's always pretty good. Can I go through this? A challenge. Pulling the door hard. Put your weight into it. Oh no, my morale! What now, loser? Alright, well, we can't go through that way. So we'll have to go back through upstairs. So we got 750 real out of that, which is pretty good. Oh, wait, what was that? So this is where they bought faulty pinball machines a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf. Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point. This used to be a pinball workshop. Looks like it is. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over. Can you figure out that this place is here by examining and thinking about the layout as a player? Oh, like visual calculus? No. You have to physically be here, I'm pretty sure. The doomed hostel? We can tell him about that. No, visual calculus is mostly for crime scene crime scene stuff. Oh, the player looking over the building. I don't think so either. Oh wait, you don't mean like in a mechanic? Okay, you don't mean in a mechanical sense, or if you do, I'm not sure actually. Like, could you figure out as a player just by looking at the building outside the building that that room exists? Maybe. That's a weird question to ask. Alright, let me save here. But I think it auto-saved just now. It did auto-save just now, but let me save here just in case. Alright. Let's talk to this fucker. Actually, wait, before we do that, smokes. Thank you. So we'll increase my rhetoric. Wait, is rhetoric linked to intelligence? Yes, it is. Perfect.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Women are fucking crazy, and we can heal off of this. Bump it hard. Yeah. Shit, it's only 28% chance. What? Okay. There's a key, so that's for the blue door. Thank you, not to the old man. Don't thank me, I don't give two shits about your key. Does anyone know why this key was here? Didn't even know it was there. Alright, we got some experience for that. Alright. Let's see if we can't convince him to tell us that he's being manipulated.
Again. What is it?
Hey! Oh, I love it. What did I roll? I had to roll a 15 and I rolled exactly a 15. Fucking ace. One of his boys. Convinced Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now Titus Hardy will never falter. One of his boys will. Just remember, it's about more than class. It's about those men in Martinez, their district, their responsibility. That cigarette helped. That's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim. Huh? Hell, get it. Go on. Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you. Got it. He takes over the nose. Kill you because they don't like you. All because of some chick. A wint, it's involuntary. Bring that up one more time. You won't get to write that report. The man's fists under the table are bald. You can tell from his neck and shoulder he means it. Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right? Alain? You'll kill us, he scratches it in his notebook. That's what they do in the Wild North. It's cool, guys. You drag them out back, light their corpses on fire, and piss on them. You don't care. We didn't light him on fire. You hear the fat man wheeze? Sorry, that's not him. No one pissed on him either. That's it. That's the weak one. The fucking... Of course the fatty's the weak one. Now get in for the officer. You will be next if you don't shut up. The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed them, or for no fucking reason? We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when... Uh-oh. Got him. The fucking fat one's the weak one. Weak-willed. He's got to eat more pies. Shut up, Angus. He was dead before you hanged him. Fatty. Thank you, Shanky. Say one more thing to the cops in aisle. Dennis! Titus War, stand down or I'll beat your head in, Theo. He points to the old man. Take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. The room falls quiet, so quiet you can hear Angus wheeze from his fucking fat rolls. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying. I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. He grabs his chest. I'm sorry. Why are you so fucking... Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up. God. Oh, it's relatable. Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard. Oh, we haven't even talked to him about the job we did. And we haven't even turned in that novelty check. We should probably do that as well. Fine, I'll tell him after a long walk along the coast. You're in. He's all yours. Questions. So who killed the merc then, Annalise? Not yet, just some ideas, she says. The shot came from outside behind... Oh, he was shot? What are you thinking? I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them, either hers or his. Hers, you mean? She's got one of those checkered pasts the shot could have missed, could have been meant for her. I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself. Any ideas about his past too? I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood. So, I don't know how we didn't discover the bullet wound on the body if he was shot. I know there's a roll for that, but it's kind of weird that you have to roll for that. Tell you what, I do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I do. Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers? In a manner of speaking? What do you mean? We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it. And I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message. Who is she, this other girl? Do I know her? No, he shakes his head. You're not gonna be on a first-name basis with this person. Okay, I get it, Stonewalled. Glad you understand that. He was already dead? He nods. You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it? We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see. Why? Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit. What? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Did she kill him? Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't. What happened Sunday night? Clash came down. She seemed really out of it, drugged up, even more than usual, bug-eyed and gurning, you know, not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario, only in reverse. Good analogy, boss. The raft-faced man snickers. You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench, and you keep taking it easy too, Angus. He turns back to you. That's okay with the fat man. Still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to then. What happened then? We went upstairs. Sure as day, the merc was dead, and there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking... dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. He means they'd been fucking. Who's Tibbs? Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business. Tibbs, that's short for Tiberius? Yep, good man. Bet their father's named Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway, thank you, conceptualization. If Clash didn't kill him, why the cover-up? You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about? The can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her from the old world where she came from. These people, who are they? They're powerful, he looks out the window. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. It says if she showed up in your system, she'd be ghosted away. That's all he knows. That's all she's told him. And why would you help someone like that by taking on murder? Why would I? He shrugs. I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. You do that. Hey, cop, before you go. Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling rags in a warm column. He looks up. Clash came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now she refused that protection, but... Goodbye, Titus. I ain't talking to you. When's my next level up? Oh, one more thing, actually. Let's go talk to Clash. I'm just gonna talk to her. It's like, hey, we know what happened, kind of.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come. The Hardy Boys told us what really happened. I understand. You don't look surprised we were expecting this. You lied to us, miss. I didn't lie, not a lot. I've done my absolute best not to, I just... 'Tis true, the lady hath tried to avoid falsehoods. It was a mistake, she says. I'm sorry for wasting your time. This is good. Clear the air first. Between you two, then move on to questions. Is it... Something is off here. Shush, I can't hear what she's saying. Let the miss speak. She's tall and thin and tired. A twig trying so hard not to break. Why did you waste our time then? Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of that shit I got into. Is she implying the Hardy boys are the law? They are not the law. We are. I know that, but the people around here, they don't see it that way. And if I am to stay here, I need to go get along with them. That's not a good enough reason. You're right, there's more and more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension to the moral intern. She reaches for a cigarette. Oh. Yeah. What's the RCM's involvement with the moral intern got to do with this? You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. What's going on? What did you do? Just business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will. What happens if they do? They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill. There's a wince and a pained little smile. Well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me. Fucked people after a moral intern. People... Moral intern people, this is an orange. He's lit. What's with the fugitive stuff? I did. I also did a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it. After that, I sort of transitioned out of the whole culture scene. What did you have to do? What did you have... let me read that. What did you do to have these people after you? It's not nice, but it's not illegal, not here in Revachel, or even in Orange. What exactly did you do? Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company, the kind you really, really don't want to fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting. He taps on his book. I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you. The job was Louisduin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Luke Sapp conglomerate. That was the second job. The first one was some printer company. You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know, but they're after me too, along with Luke Scap and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive. Luke Sapp. Those people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. I gotta get some water. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Erdberg, and the popular Papa Lolo line of dairy products. Papa Lolo! Yeah, Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me. She smiles. Or Loyo. I don't know how you pronounce that. You've destroyed... That's a lot of shit you've gotten yourself into. It is. Many people lost their jobs, not just C-suit ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting, she shakes her head at the thought. What happened here the night he died? We were there. Together in bed, I mean. Tell me exactly what happened. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. Okay. I was on my back looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. A great pain moves through her. A dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it. I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me. Then what happened? He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor there. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow not to scream, then ran downstairs. There's a long pause. She just stands there, her arms at her sides, then she continues. I waited for the second shot to come from me. I thought there would be one. It never came. It's a motherfucker. Yeah, it was a real motherfucker. Ouch. She looks down. Her cigarette has singed her fingers. She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one. Well, what if the assassins were after her? Doesn't seem like they were. What time was this? When did it happen? It could help us if you could be as precise as possible. 11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight. That's okay. Were you inebriated? Not as much as usual. He'd done a line plus other things. I was drinking. Well, Titus mentioned that it could have been for her, and then he just missed, and the person just missed their mark. But This doesn't fit with the testimony of Titus Hardy. He said she was higher than usual. Titus said you looked pretty high. Oh, yeah, she tilts her head. I did one of his lines just to clear my head. Good thinking. You should clear your head. Get into this mindset. Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this? No. What did you do then? Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room, downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor. Slouch. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway. Down the stairs, I knew there would be people. Did you hear a gunshot? When he was shot, she thinks I may have. Don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding. Could the people after you have killed him? That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break in. I thought they'd found me. They've killed me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone, so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me. Either way, something to consider. We can't go off after Luxap, not yet. Our other saner leads. Did you kill Ellie? What? Why would I put myself through this insanity? Get myself cornered like this. There's a silence. The wind picks up. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that, but I would never hurt him. Rage, who knows the dark currents where lovers go. All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs. Drugs are an integral part of your relationships. Perhaps they contribute to its end. What does that mean? Do drugs make you aggressive? No. People don't take drugs to kill each other. They take them to feel okay with each other. And then it can result in killing each other. I thought Ravachel would be more enlightened about this, especially since you've taken them yourself. Ha! The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance. It's not one of respect. You may want to add a clever retort to this one. I do drugs to keep working, cleaning up this shit you've created here. I'm sorry, there's a pause. I withdraw what I said. I didn't mean to judge anyone. What did you call the cops if you... Why did you call the cops if you were hiding? Because I'm an idiot. The answer comes fast. I'm not going to disagree with you. You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting, and then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. She shakes her head. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do to Ravachel. She definitely called the cops. That was the task complete. Could not have been a lie. That is impossible. When was the window changed? Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it. You should have a look at the window. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. So near. What happened after you ran downstairs? Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the union box was full. Ruby was there. They were having... the Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong. Okay, then let's... who is Ruby? Ruby, you know, the leader. The leader of what? The Hardy Boys, she says as if it's self-evident. I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer. This Ruby, and her phrasing is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the other. Okay then, what then? Well, Ruby said, let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby's the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know? Take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We use a belt to pull him up under the shower to keep him upright. To produce lividity matching a hanging. Yes. We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death? About 20, yes. She looks and then raises her... And what did you do? Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys, and I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on, his armor too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I got him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do, make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. What did you do while they were hanging him? Ruby said to wait here, so she also said I wouldn't see see her for a while, that we should lay low or something, so I did. This Ruby. Where is this Ruby now? I don't know. I haven't seen her since. Oh, you have to talk to Titus about that. I think we're done here for now. The lieutenant glances at you then at the door. Oh shit. But we are awake, sire. What the fuck are we on about? If you have doubts, just give us one example of deceit. Who is this personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you see the detective grows weary of your malcontent? Stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case. This is making you look like an amateur. Looks like this one's not waking up. Oh, okay. Oh, he's got nothing to say to me, so I guess we have to talk to Titus. But can we visual calculus this room? Oh, we can try. It's a medium check. Oh, we can do that. Yeah. Alright. Visual calculus. The golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. What positions are they in? Is the main character insane? He can be. You make him as crazy as you want him to be. You can try to play him as sane as possible, or you can make him just fucking unhinged. These are like basically parts of his brain that represent different aspects, like conversing with him. Alright, so we have 3 possible. Have a look at the 8 point. The ray casts from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is a composite location, a prime, most likely of the origin point. Shouldn't there be gun residue outside? There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago. Some, what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from? 72%. With a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol, this is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling from... This would explain why it only took them 1 shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies. Could there have been another point of origin further away? That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance, so nothing excludes a possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez? Let's extrapolate. According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of location, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime, more precisely. B1 for boardwalk, B2 for Land's End, and B3 for the islet, detective. There are maybe smaller points in between, but those are too fine in to zoom. What's the boardwalk? 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on the land, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator could have had to take a wind direction into account. What about Land's End? 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. And the islet. 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin, beyond the docks somewhere, on an island in the Bay Martinez, perhaps? There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Gilles and 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable. Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez? From where precisely? Let's say these. I see you've given this a lot of thought, he remarks, raising an eyebrow. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance? Much less than from the roof, but still. Okay. Well, we should see if there's a gunshot residue on sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out, one by one. I think we're good. Let's level up. Let's put into a point in half light. Why not? We're good. Oh, no, we already did that. Which location is the most like a knoll? I would imagine the islets. There's like little cluster of islands over there. But that's like the least that's like a 5% likelihood of that being the case. Can I go down? Yeah, there we go. You didn't inspect the ghostly figures. Shh, it's not important. It's not important. So, the sniper with safe scumming, possibly. You could do that in this game. In fact, you kind of have to at one point if you've not built a correct, if you didn't put points in the correct skills, which sucks, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Hey, Titus, baby, tell me about Rudy. Or Ruby.
It's you again. What is it?
Alright, let's talk about Ruby. Why? Because she's your real... I'm gonna... What the fuck? Because she's your real leader. You're a cuckoo cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit. Get with it or fuck off. How many times must I tell you? Yeah, fuck off. I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer. Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not going to throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit. And fuck you too, moral fag. Damn. That's so mean. Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys. That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. He crosses his arms. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. I think you could fuck off now? Logic impossible. What if I smoked a cigarette? Is the effect of smoking still up? Doesn't look like it. Well. Let's do a 20% chance. Let's fucking go. Damn. Walla walla. Sorry, you're not coming up with anything again. The pieces are there. She could have done it somehow. Something else. Walla walla bing bang. Is this not coming together? Walla walla bing bang. I don't know what it means, but it felt like the most appropriate thing to say. That's what the witch doctor would say, at least. No, he needs to say 500 liers, and I can't remember the first line. My wife left me, and I'm completely alone. Oh, whoops. I don't know what to say to that. Whoops. That's sad, man. But why are you squinting like that? It looks like... God damn it. Here you go. Access the roof, weapon, and motive. That's not too hard, and here's what you can do to make it even easier. Come on, guys. There's a spooky building west of this. Take a flashlight with you. Search the basement. There are secrets, magistral, ancient secrets that may assist you. You could crack Clash's last defenses. Maybe she'll tell you something helpful. Also, you should say, I need to kill myself and it's all... Also, you should say, I need to kill myself and it's all over. Say 500 liers and I can't remember the first line. No, he already said that. Oh, God. I'm fucking having an argument in my head. Like, okay, who's chimed in? Pain Threshold, Drama... Logic, Inland Empire, Volition... Fuck me. Alright, I guess we can talk to Clash about that. Yeah, I guess... So, yeah, actually, so basically how it works is that, for those of you who don't know, essentially, there's 4 skills: Intellect, Psych, Physique, and Mortarix. And then there's another 6 in each respective area. That all govern a different part of your brain and also governs what skill checks you can and can't do. There's active skill checks and there's passive skill checks. Passive skill checks happen in the back, and that's when they... And that's sometimes what will happen when they chime in, is that you passed a passive skill check. And that can give you more... then that can lead you into more dialogue options. Alright, Clash, we need to know where Ruby is.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess not. Let's see if we'll have to do that. Well, we can't really focus on that now. What's our current experience at? 20 for this level. So, what have we yet to do? Well, we can only go in the next part of the island. Oh, we haven't talked to Everard to, like, report in about... Actually, you know what? Let's look at the ghostly figures. Maybe they'll give us something. Oh, that's it. Okay. That was not very important. So I think I'm going to have to put points into logic, or maybe I have logic clothing. Do I have logic clothing? Oh, I do, actually. Nice. I could put that on. Oh, another... Because of how the skill system works, another weird quirk of it is that oftentimes if you want to pass a skill check, you're going to, like, equip all the clothing you need to, like, increase that stat as much as you humanly can. Oh, I just noticed there's a little status icon right there for what substance you're currently on. Alright, let's go talk to Everard. To, like, report a quest. Gets me much needed experience. Oh, wait, before I forget. I have a check I can cash in. For 25 real.
Welcome to Fripp. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves. Okay, I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Is there anything else? So yeah, there we go. We got 25 real, easy peasy. Uh-oh, my browser crashed now, we're good. Let's go talk to Everard. Let's talk to the fucking Toad Man himself. Oh, did I die? Uh-oh. No. Okay, I don't know. That was just YouTube buffering. Is the stream buffering for anyone else? Or is it just me? Doesn't look like I'm dropping frames, so it might just be YouTube. Or it could just be me. Getting something. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't know what YouTube's doing, but they're doing something. Thanks, YouTube. I'm not dropping frames on my end, so something's up. Okay, might have just been a moment. It seems fine now. I think it's good. Oh, was it? No, it's not. No, it can't be me. I'm not dropping frames. Let me check my internet quick to see if it's not, like, fucked up or something. Oh, well. Sorry for this. I just want to make sure that everything's fine. Yeah, my internet's fine. Okay, so something should. Yeah, I'm get that skill check. I never passed it, so I'm guessing if you pass it, you notice the bullet hole. That is a very useful emote. Hey, Everett, you fucking fat walrus.
Mr. Dubois, every worker?
Member of the board.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart too. How can I help you today?
Pretty fucking fat for a socialist. Can I say that? Remember the container I asked you about? Turns out there's a mega rich light bending guy inside. Mega rich light bending guy. Oh my god, how did that get in there? He's so rich he could get in anywhere. Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys. Nothing can stop an innovative mind. Honestly, Harry, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light bending mega rich. He shakes his head. I have a reputation to protect. Yes, for God's sakes, you're a socialist. You should be honored by the presence of this Magus. He was half Ravagolian blood and amassed his wealth using the mysterious bond of nationhood. Harry, it's beginning to dawn on me that you're a real fascist, a mega fascist who imagines mega rich light penning fascists. I love it. Thank you for sharing this facet of yourself with me. I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry. Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega rich person somewhere in this in its container town. Wait, movie? I thought it was a show. Oh, that sounds like... Oh, no. Oh, you didn't know, because you weren't here. There was a guy... We opened a container by rolling a 3% check. And the guy inside was... He was bending light, because he was so fucking rich. I'm just... I opened the door, you asked me, can we discuss the murder now? Ooh. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question, didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you? He's trying to figure out if you're lying. I may have gone inside and even seen a collection of racist mugs. Oh yeah, the glorious flag. Oh wait, that might be... That might give me -1. Yep, motherfucker. I'm gonna have to unlearn that. The weasel's no true patriot, Harry. He prays every night for the downfall of the Union and spits upon the name of the king. He was testing you and you succeeded. Now let's get down to brass tacks. Wait, what? Oh, that's how it is, I guess so. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. He pretends to roll up his sleeves. Real police work is gonna start happening now, I promise you, Harry. This is gonna be good. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it. By now, I'm sure you figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pine. Some to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against the flat caps. I'm listening. Harry, I'm going to heal it. This case. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut down the strike. They tried to strike the... God, I can't speak. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries. You mean our victim? He nods gravely. Security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship. And they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire. I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenin, Sarmiriza. You name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company. Oh, I see what they did there. Harry, those Senorita Pineapple people are scary motherfuckers, decimating your state if you don't give them your pineapples. What's the banana company called again? Chica Banana? What's it called? I'm guessing it's a callback. It's a play on that, I'm guessing. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Ravachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Hold on, you have a village elephant? No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. I mean, you're big enough to be the village elephant. Chiquita, thank you. Chiquita banana. I think I've heard enough. No, you haven't, Harry. I haven't told you anything about the crime yet. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. Go on. I've done my fun container. He chuckles. It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out in trees. By negotiator, you mean Joyce? Harry, he says, ignoring the lieutenant. What you need to realize is we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill. An entire neighborhood of killers. Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on it? Potentially, Harry. Potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base. Who exactly did the pushing? There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. That sounds a bit like organized crime. They're like you guys, he nods to you and the lieutenant. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen, and if they already have, well, punishment must follow. And again, that sounds like organized crime. So they're idealists. So these idealists killed our victim. I just want to see how much. 95. Nice. We can level up logic soon. One day, Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burning the land." You know this isn't true. I wonder if we can confront him on that. He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation. Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this? Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them. So he doesn't want to counter with a narrative that exonerates the Union, but why? How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? Is it happening again? I'm not dropping frames. I'm exactly dropped frames at 0, so I don't know what's going on. Oh well. The VOD will be intact, I'm pretty sure. I hope. I'll have to go through it. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. Oh, geez, it's happening quite a bit. Oh, well. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same... Fuck me, it's happening so much now. What's happening? Is there YouTube shenanigans right now? I'm pretty sure YouTube's got shenanigans going on. Now, yeah, I'm noticing it's getting pretty bad. Fuck me. So you believe the scabs were organized by security contractors? The name of the Was it a good talk? He leans back. I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you that I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez, and of course, I also wanted to find your gun. Yet. A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat? He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats. I am a patriot of Revachol. Just between us, I don't care for these lefty dinks either. It's all about power, and here's how we're gonna get it. I need you to be my Kingsman, Harry. Kingsman, yes, please, let's be that. What the fuck, YouTube? Oh my god. What is happening? I don't know what the fuck is going on. No dropped frames. Let me see if there's anything happening in Google. It's really disconcerting. Is it gone? I think it's gone. Are we good? It looks good, and I haven't had a buffer. It was buffering for a lot. It must have been something. Okay. Oh, nice, we leveled up. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's put a point to logic. We're gonna stock up on magnesium. You guys, you're behind. I don't know how far behind. Oh, actually, yeah, you're quite far behind. Ooh. I think that's what YouTube did to, like, fix itself. Did it just freeze? No, it didn't. Okay. It looks to be... Yeah, you guys are very far behind, unfortunately. Unless I can refresh. Oh, Lord, that's so behind. Like, I've already... Jesus Christ. Oh, well. You guys are good, but, like, the delay is actually crazy. It's, like, it might be, like, a minute or two delay. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm stupid. Oh, no, it's still bad. The delay is actually still pretty, bad. But, yeah, it's like, I'm already out. I won't be able to talk to you guys in close to real time. Let's go get some magnesium. Give me drugs. Oh, thank you. And more divine. There we go. Leave. But yeah, this, so it's gonna be like a minute delay by the looks of it. I guess this is their fix to, like, figure out what the fuck's happening there, so that's fun. Not much I can do. Oh well, c'est la vie. So... Oh yeah, let's try to confront Titus again. With facts and logic. Let's big logic this man over here. Let me get some clothes. Let me get this logic shirt on. Excuse me, sir. I have a question. Is it 4 minutes behind? Jesus Christ.
It's you again. What is it?
58%. Fuck. Get him a move on, asshole. Stop standing with your dick in your hand. Say something. If you say something, you can just jolt out of stupor. Just one sentence. Here we go. There's a spooky building west of this. Oh, God. We're forming a tribunal. Do you know that a single Ceres giant hornet can kill 40 bees a minute? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, it was really weird. Okay, so now I'm actually not playing on a big delay. You're the bees, they're the hornet. Easy, he's trying to phase you. I mean, okay. They're gonna wipe you on the fuck you. They're gonna wipe the fuck out of you. So shit, not much we can do there. We need to level that up again. I don't think we need that for the main quest to be completed. I think the game will still, but I think it might help us. So I'll try to get that cracked once I can. But for now, not much we can do on that front. Okay, now we're in an interesting scenario where I don't know what we can actually do still today. Actually, that's not what I want to do. There we go. We need 2 signatures. No. Oh, okay. We have to talk to Clash when we're not with Kim. Ooh, actually, you know what? We can get rid of him right now. If I'm not mistaken. Because, if I'm not mistaken, you can simply... Unless we can do something with the body, which I don't think we can. Can we? Oh, we can search the body. Knows there's a bullet in there. So let's search it. Yeah, there we go. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close as if by their own volition. Here we go. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his flat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent. Put your fingers in his mouth. Open your eye. Play with his mouth. It feels nice. Or feels right. The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. In the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in. A vision of black and dark red death pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat. And there in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole barely visible to the human eye. It's a swollen shut. Almost vanished. No larger than... Okay, fair that you wouldn't see that if it's only like 0.4 centimeters in radius. It's like an abrasion collar. This... Abrasion collar. Touch it with your finger gently. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Put your finger in. Stick your finger in a wound. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens. The tissue damage. Wide enough for Jesus. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push in, you reach through his mouth and get right into his brainstem. Brainstem? Feel around first. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. The bullet has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again, never wake. The funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark forever. Push deeper. Push deeper into his brain with 2 fingers. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into the hemispheres. Push deeper! fuck. Punch a hole through his mouth. Ooh! Sharp serrated material. The edge cut right into your skin. This must be the bullet. Fish it out. Oh, fuck. Let's try to fish out that bullet. 58% chance. I like those odds. Yeah! Slowly pull your fingers out. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead. A bullet. Drop it in. Keep it as a gift. No, you deserve it. We can log it later. High velocity, how does that sound? Click, click, goes the pen. And one last thing, we should amend injury 3. Treatment, it's obviously the Hardy Boys tampered with it, we should have known. I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hands, no claw marks on his neck, but still. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. What happens next? We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transfer him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. Alright, so basically as soon as we bag him, Kim will be gone for the rest of the day. I'll need help a little bit. So yeah. Definitely worth going back to him. We got some more evidence. After fingering a man's mouth to get a bullet. Someone shot their hot lead in the man's mouth and we had to fish it out. Alright, so now we're alone for the rest of the day. And that means we can do some things that we could not have done with Kim, like talk to Clash now. Actually, I wonder if this increases our, I doubt this increases our chance with Titus over here.
It's you again. What is it?
No, it doesn't look like it. But we might be able to talk to Clash, and maybe she'll give us some more insight. What's my next level up? 35, so not in a bit. Hey, Clash, you fucking whore! Kim's not with me, we can do some fucking drugs together. Hey, Clash, do you like drugs?
Officer, it's a fine day for
Now that Kim is in here, let's talk about Sunday night. Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway. It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Will that be easier if you investigate where... Ooh, good question. I might have to look in there. I'll do that as well. Wow, Elysium, you don't hear that term often. Did you hear something Sunday night from my room? There was the usual ruckus, loud disco music. Did I have any visitors? I can't say. Probably not. It sounded like you were flying solo. You mentioned loud disco music. Oh, yes, various artists. Ostentatious orchestration, prime among them. She arches her eyebrows, waiting for it to connect with you. Ooh. Oh, we're huge where I came from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, she says, half singing. But we go, It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it? It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and it was a change of pace. What happened? A loud, sad song started playing, like organ music on a repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it. What was I singing? That it doesn't matter anymore and that we are all alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft. But you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. Like a what? Do you mean that in a cool way? Yes, it was very cool. It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it. Then what happened? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. You're making this up. I would never be... that's so me. What did I do? A window was smashed. The tape player probably... the song stopped and furniture to a real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. Was there anything else? There was. I think you screamed that. You didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And then that was it. Thank you. That's it. We got that task out of the way. No, I actually think I know what Inland Empire was telling me to do. Because I believe... Oh, that's not what I wanted. So yeah, right now, we're gonna have to... It's a little islet. I think I'll know what it'll do next for the start of next stream. Spoilers, you don't. You don't get more memories. You can just sit in the sad song. Alright, let's go westward. Oh, thank you, autosave. I need you to chime in there. Enormous bull. Alright, I think I want to go this way. There's someone, I want to see if they're available to talk. There he is. You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
What are you whispering? It sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes in youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This would be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing. Hold on. Can I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
He takes another drag and shivers. The god himself has denied you absolution. Can't you just, like, toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Shut up and throw, kid.
I'm not throwing anything.
You're right. That was obviously a bad idea for you.
As you wish.
Actually, he takes it. Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
By God, this young man has the body of a decathlete. His lithe form was practically made for vaulting over the high bar. Do you train? Occasionally, he takes another drag, filling his lugs. Are you on the track team? No, I just like to look good. A light breeze pulls back a flap of shirt. I get it, nothing wrong with looking good. Shame, a young man like you with a body like yours would be a credit to any track team. Trust me, I'm not a team player. Can you tell me your name? My name is Martin Martinez. That's definitely not his real name. You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you? No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured and deflected back. Ask him again. Listen, I really need your name. And I really need to finish this cigarette, he replies. Look, looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? I can tell you that you've finally got him down, thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards. What did you do last Sunday? Oh, he waves lazily with a cigarette. You already asked me that, didn't you? Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching? Did I? No, not you. Some more muscular type. Was it someone from the police? I couldn't tell you, he says, exhaling a little puff of smoke. We don't usually see much of the gendarmerie. I can't even say that word. I'm French. When was that? Last week? I don't know. He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene. He's deflecting. He's young with a sharp memory. He hasn't had time to drown in booze and chemicals. You still haven't answered my question. What were you doing last Sunday? I had a friend over. What kind of friend? It was my Sunday friend. Really now? A Sunday friend? How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals watching rugby and drinking beer. I love how authority doesn't has no fucking idea. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something? He doesn't reply, gesturing no with a cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of a silhouette, all from different angles. Someone hides behind a curtain. Alright, we'll talk later. No, we won't. He takes one drag of his cigarette before snubbing it out on the balcony. Shit. Convince him to stay. Hey! 42% roll. Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay. What was that roll anyway? 10 exactly. Damn. I'm getting these sick rolls. Oh, did I drop frames? No. Oh my god, really? Well, good thing tonight's almost over. Can we meet again somewhere? For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. When he speaks again, his voice is soft and deliberate. I'm sorry, but I don't really have the information you're looking for. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail. But hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign! Good luck with the investigation. He walks away. Hey, Craig. So I got a really good roll, because now we can now visit him later. Alright, find a way inside. Oh, can we go in now? Oh, what a shame. If only I had an item that could maybe pry it open. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Yeah, not much I can do about it. I'm not dropping frames. I think it's YouTube being a shit. It fixed itself for a little bit. Knock. Knock again.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
It don't matter who I am. Now, go on, get out of there.
This is the police. Open the door.
Police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I need to talk to a young man in the building.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Hey, are you there? I checked the backyard door, but you couldn't get in that way.
Look, we've had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
This authority roll, bitch. Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer to your potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you marm me, boy.
I've got my badge right here if you want to see it. Ah, it's like a carrot of the stick.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
We got in. I'm not sure what's causing it, honestly. I'm guessing it's YouTube shenanigans. What's in here? More hair, that's good. Oh, something over here. Ooh, more logic, nice. The auditor. Ooh. More hell. They come in 3 different sizes, baby. And there's the balcony. So now let's... see if we can investigate. I'm guessing we're gonna have to ask... Oh. Interface that. Yeah, I'm guessing we have to talk to the old lady to see where this guy is. Oh, there's the buffering. Sick.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Oh. This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do, not in this damp.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy is always smoking like the devil, right? She looks at the other end of the hallway. What's he in trouble for? No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? Talk? The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath. What was so funny about that? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening. Thanks. Apartment 28, there it is. Knock. Oh, we have to come back tomorrow evening, eh? Great. Doesn't help matters. There's not much to do right now, honestly. Kind of hit a... We've kind of hit a little dead end at the moment. We went through the content too fast, too furious. Although there's not true. There's still some stuff we can do, but I don't know how much time. I don't think I'll have the time to do it, so I might actually wrap this up early so that we have all the time tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next time, whenever that is, to do it. So I think next time. Let me actually get to it, because we're gonna talk to this lady over here, and she's gonna give us a big ol' history and exposition dump on, like, the state of the world and affairs and what have you. I don't even know how behind you guys are. I refreshed to see if that fixed anything. No, it didn't. Oh. Shit. Don't know how to go about this, seeing as the stream is super behind. My fear is that I stop the stream